Totally not in my pyjama bottoms or anything. Hi guys, today I am with you with a kind of life goal video thing. So, at the start of the month, which admittedly I should have done this video because it seems like a good time to do these kind of things at the start of the month. But anyway, nevertheless, I digress. At the start of the month, I used this little notepad and I sat down with my mum and together we wrote down all the things we wanted to try and achieve. We kind of kept it to about 6 points just so it was doable, you know, so it wasn't anything out of the extraordinary. So I have called this my 2014, don't know I did that, to 2015 life plan. Yes. Oh no, I just thought it'd be fun to go through some of these things, let you guys know what I hope to achieve this year, and maybe some of the things that I've already done. I will need a pen for this because at least one of these things I have already done. I've got my big blue pen, not very big, so let's get started. So the first point me and my mum wanted to try and do, this isn't necessarily, I should probably add, in the order that I want to achieve these things, it's just what came to mind. So yeah, the first point I've got down is begin driving lessons at the end of December 2014. Now sadly, I didn't end up doing that, however, I have since then started driving lessons. It won't make sense if I just say I started last Monday, because by the time this comes up it will be completely irrelevant, but I started on Monday the 9th of February, so I am going to tick that off with the side of the pen that actually works, because you know that'll be helpful. Big tick which you can't see. Woo! Woo! I feel so hardcore right now, it's got a big blue tick. Anyway, that was the thing that I done and I'm pretty proud. I might as well talk a little bit about this, otherwise I won't really have much of a video to provide you with. But I had it with, I think it's Caskey's driving school, and funny enough I in a way know the woman that's teaching me, but I haven't seen her since I was 10 or something, 18 now. So yeah, it was kind of a surreal experience, driving. I pretty much hit the road straight away. Obviously she gave me the basics, she was helping me out and stuff. I think I've got it down ready to remember for the next lesson. I'm only doing hourly lessons at the moment, once a week, and then when it gets to the more intense stages where, you know, I'm practicing for the actual exam, I'll probably try and get 2-hour lessons, or at least 2 1-hour lessons during a week. So yeah, I ended up roundabout driving to town, which I asked if she could drop me off, so technically I dropped myself off, but yeah, that was pretty cool. It's definitely more sensitive, the driving, the pedals and stuff, than I would have thought, especially because I wear on a regular basis quite hard heavy boots. They're kind of like Doc Martens, but they're not labelled Doc Martens, if that makes sense. But I feel like if I learn to drive in shoes that I don't wear on a regular basis, it's going to be difficult when I come to driving in my own shoes. Does that make sense? Because they do recommend flatter to the ground shoes so you can feel the sensitivity better, but you know. So, enough about that. The second thing I wanted to get done was to send my passport forms off, because lo and behold, I actually don't have a passport. I think a few times when I've gone on college trips, I meant school trips, I've had, you know, the school passport thing that they do. I don't really know too much about that, but I know I had those. But I technically don't have a passport. I can't just think, you know what, let's book a holiday, because I don't have any form of that ID that I need to get in and out of the country. So I was hoping to get that done between January and March. To be honest, I don't think that's going to get done anytime soon, because currently there's only a few more weeks of February left, and obviously March is after February, and I don't know, I just don't think that's going to get done. So that might get pushed to the sidelines a bit, but that's not a problem as long as I get it done this year. I should probably state that the reasons I've put down specific months that I want to get these done by, it's because I feel like having that there gives me more of a urge to do it. If I just say, oh, I want to get this done this year, it's not got any motivation behind it, and I feel like my mother's the same way when it comes to that. Having months there, it kind of helps us visualise that goal better. So if you're interested in doing that, do that too, it helps a bit. Third one was for my mum to pay me back. She used to borrow money off of me like nobody's business. It got annoying. It got to the point where it was money, I don't have a job, right? I'm a full-time student and she's the working woman, and she needs to pay me back because I can't live. I mean, obviously I'm at home, so she looks after me, but I need money for myself, and as I don't have a job because I'm studying, pretty hardcore studying, I've got quite a few things on at the moment, I kind of need that, you know, just to buy nice things, or, you know, just to have, you know, in case of an emergency or something like that. And I was hoping she'd pay that back by January 2015. She hasn't finished it yet. I will give her some kudos, she has been paying it back, but it's not quite there yet, so we've got a little bit more work to do on that. The fourth thing was to see the Jersey Boys show. I absolutely love the Jersey Boys. I've never seen them live or anything like that. It's just adverts and bits that I've watched on YouTube that I've really enjoyed. Turns out my boyfriend likes Jersey Boys as well. His family likes the Jersey Boys. I feel like we should just go on a big Jersey Boys tour thing. I was hoping to do that by the end of December this year. So I know recently they did a show in Southend, and as I'm technically quite near to Southend, I thought if they have any more that'd be pretty cool to go to. So hopefully we get to see a show this year. It doesn't have to be Jersey Boys, it could just be any show, but hopefully that's something that we get to do. The fifth thing is to get my room decorated. Now, I have been living in this room, you know, since I was born, and it's just plain white walls with those horrible, like, what they're called, Aztec-y, you know, the engravings, like the swirls and the spiky dot things. I'll just give you a pan of my room, a really quick pan. It's messy, ignore it. So as you can see from that, it's a really cluttered, in need of desperate decorating room. Like, there's so many errors, like where the water's leaked through and stuff, and it just needs cleaning, and at least just to look nice and presentable, because I am a young woman now, and although I keep telling myself I'm probably going to be moving out in the next couple of years, it would be nice once in my life to have a nicely decorated room. I have some ideas about how I want it to look, just some simple things, you know, and I was hoping to at least start that by July 2015. So if we can even just buy a couple of pots of paints and put them to the side, to me that's starting, you know, because I've got it, I've put the money into it, and it's something that's going to happen in the foreseeable future. That's how I look at it. The last thing, number 6, is to get the piano tuned. Now, we have like a piano downstairs, obviously. I take piano lessons and violin lessons, and my piano is quite out of tune. It is a bit pitchy in places, and it could do with sorting out. So hopefully by July as well, that gets sorted. It's not a major issue, like I can still play, it's just a little bit, like you can tell that it's a bit off key in some notes, and it's a bit annoying when you're trying to practice for exams, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that is it for this life plan goal thing of 2015. I thought it'd be interesting to do one of these just to kind of motivate myself for the year, because I find myself, I get in quite a few slumps, whether it's reading slumps, life slumps in general, so I thought it'd be great for me and my mum to kind of go through this together. It kind of visualises what needs to be done, and then we get to thinking how it can be done and when by. So yeah, just a nice little visualisation, and that is the end of this video. Bye!